Hey, beautiful biscuits. Hold on, biscuits. I'm gonna try to move the camera closer. Does that work? Oh, hi. Hi, beautiful biscuits. How are you? So I'm crunched down, which is terrible posture. Do you want some cake? We are having some sliced leftover cake. My no sugar diet has gone out I use diet term very loosely, completely out the window because we have spent the last week and a half moving, finishing up remodeling and tidying the last house so it's ready for the next people, which has taken honestly like 5 times as long as I had allotted for it. And then our babysitter, who's a friend of ours, was having some personal things where they weren't available. So then I've been trying to do all my regular work. Oh yes, cheese crust biscuits. So it has been chaos and wildness. And I thought I would do, whoops, a real life mom sit down with you. Oh yeah. Oh. You can't have too many cheesy fish crackers. I'm not even gonna crunch that back up with the bag clips. I bought those on Amazon. Do you wanna go play? Do you wanna go play with the balls? Yeah. So, oh my goodness, total insanity as a mom. I love you, little girl. I do. You my little biscuit. Oh, she's showing you biscuits. Her cheesy fish. Yes, she loves to vlog. She does. It's funny when they're at this age and they're mesmerized by the camera, and then they get to Abraham's age and they're like, Abraham wants to film videos and direct them and be in charge. Oh, would you go grab that and then you come back up on my lap? Oh, yeah. Oh, here. You know what, biscuits? I'm gonna set you up on something. Does this work? Will it fall to its doom? No? Okay. Woo woo. Ha ha ha. Because it hurt my back to be all down there. Oh, I'm having some sugar because I have, unfortunately, more stuff to do than I would like. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm literally drinking milk out of a jug. That's just how my days go. It's not a bad thing. It's just total chaos. Chaos isn't the right word. It's just, I have never been as busy as I have been in the last 2 weeks. It is insane. My camera's blinking at me and I don't know what the blinky bit means. So, oh wow. This is part of my new studio space. I'm so excited. It's part of where we're doing the move. I will give you a studio tour once it's put together. It's not put together yet. Hi, my little monkey. How are you? Oh, look at that tasty icing. Yeah, we gotta finish this cake. It's gonna go bad. But, woohoo! Oh my goodness. How do you juggle it all when you're a mama? Well, part of it is I have toys on the floor. By my desk in my studio. Hi, my love. I am currently picking out thumbnails, writing descriptions for an OnlyFans post about self-care. I spent this morning with her in my lap making animated flashcards like gifts for Patreon on self-care for Spooktober, like spooky self-care. And then I'm going to be doing thumbnails and descriptions for YouTube videos for both of my channels. I am working on editing a couple videos, and this afternoon I have to go finalize some stuff at the old house and make sure that it is all ready for the next folks to move in. And then I have to film oh thank you, a intro series at a location that I have booked. Oh, sorry, my finger's all wounded from moving. For one of the episodes in our streaming series, Which Way to Romance, which is a streaming version of my romance books. You can check them out in the description box because I write romance novels in case you're new here. Hi. If you're new here, you're like, whoa, this is a weird video to start on. I suggest other videos, less random, but I wanted to pop on. So that's kind of how I juggle it. I keep snacks around. On a good week, I have like 5 to 8 hours of babysitting for the whole week. And I haven't had that kind of hours of babysitting since like July, because our old babysitting agency quit on us because my son is on the spectrum. It was too much for them. And then I had a lovely friend volunteer for it who's done babysitting before and was looking for a side gig, but she hasn't been available for other reasons. And so I've really had to come up with ways to just get stuff done, which is always crazy. We are testing out and transitioning my homeschool son, who's in 2nd grade, to mainstream regular school. We're going to see how that goes. He seemed bored with homeschool, and not the curriculum, but just like that he needed more stimulation throughout the day. He needed to be around other kids and other people. And we're looking at like just regular full-time school. He's trying it out. This is his first week, which is nerve-wracking, and we are having to get up and get going so early. And then we're going to make a call on whether we want to do full-time regular school or if we want to do like a hybrid, like a parent partnership with the school where they can come in a couple days a week, do a couple classes, but do primarily homeschool. It's his first week, so I can't tell curriculum. So far, they aren't challenging him intellectually, which he's frustrated by. He says like the class content is boring because our homeschool is advanced isn't the right word because my son has a bunch of different delays and things, so I have to teach him accordingly. But we do high-level concepts deconstructed in ways that are appropriate for 2nd graders. And so right now he's feeling a little bored, and I'm hoping that he can communicate that and I can communicate that to the teacher so that he can get a little bit more interesting topics. They're a little bit more detailed. Like he doesn't like summary topics. He wants in-depth topic coverage. So we're going to see how that goes. I love the idea of him being entertained and educated and socialized for that many hours a day. And I hope it's good for him. We'll see how that goes. So that kind of changes my schedule. Oh wait, biscuits. Okay, I'm going to try some of this cake. Let's see. Do you want some, my love? She didn't like this cake. She's spoiled because I do a lot of home baking. And she doesn't like the bakery store-bought stuff that's so sweet. But celebration birthday cake for my son, and we have a ton of leftovers because our relatives didn't come over for it. And the sugar is powering me through because I've just been driving hours on it. I've never used so much gas in my life between the 2 different locations of our old house and where we've moved to, taking me to school, getting all the paperwork submitted. It's just total craziness. Okay, biscuits, look away. Look away, delicate sensibilities. I'm drinking out of the container. Life has been crazy. But in the craziness, I feel like you can always find good lessons. And for me, it has just been really focusing on task-oriented. I had so much on my plate, I truly felt overwhelmed. And I don't often feel that, utterly stymied and unable to move forwards, because I just felt like there was just too much to do. There was no way I was ever going to get it done. I should just give up now. Because it was just, oh, careful, my strudel, careful. It was too much. And so what I did is I just broke it down by task. And I wrote it out. No, oh, that's my SD card reader. Yeah, that reads my card from my camera for when I film. When I make films. Yeah. Oh, a prop from Which Way to Romance. I have so enjoyed getting to film that series. That's another video altogether to chat about. But it's been so much fun to get back into my indie filmmaking. Even if it's just little streaming series that we're shooting the beta test of it, basically. Do you want to go sit on mommy's sofa? You want to go play on there? Yeah, I need to go through and write some captions and send some emails. Oh my goodness. So really breaking it down and making it task-oriented and being super forgiving that I've currently in the last 2 weeks only had time to do the absolute necessity. Like the first time I had to reply to text messages in the last 2 weeks, and I'm not kidding, was sitting in line to pick up Abraham from school yesterday, picking in the drop-off line or pickup line. Because I had to go there early to give them paperwork for his new student status. And that was the first, it was literally 11 minutes that I had to reply to stuff. And I like was just emails and texts and stuff to reply to for everybody. I've never been busier. And so, A, I'm looking forwards to a slower season. I knew this was going to be busy. And B, really been hoping to just break it down. You know, I have this that I have to do, this hour, I give this 3 hours, I give this 20 minutes, it's done. And good enough is good enough is my motto this week. As long as it's satisfactory, if not perfect, I'm not aiming for perfect. So if you are having a super busy season that is giving you anxiety or just making you feel like you can't move forwards, just start with one small task. It's literally what I did. I remember walking in to this one space that I had to prep, and it was overwhelming. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to start with this one thing. I'm going to do it. And then I moved on from there. And also a bucket ton of disgusting sugar. It's honestly so sweet. I don't know if I can eat it. I've been so low sugar for my, what is it, glycemic index, insulin spike, whatever, my brain's too tired. Oh, I love you, Sterna, I love you. That I can't really handle the full sugar. Did I do a thumbnail for the last one? Did I? Yes, I did. Look. Oh, I love it when I'm actually accidentally like ahead of schedule when I do stuff. So absent-mindedly, but I get it done. Okay, biscuits. I will see you in the next video. I just thought it'd become fun to come on and like do an honest talking head howdy doody, because it's nice to catch up and see how you're doing. Go on over to Patreon, our November request only. We're almost all full on requests. It's the only all request month I do on any of my platforms. All of November videos on Patreon are all 100% requested by patrons, but it pretty much fills up by the end of October, our request sheet. So go on and sign up now so that you can get your request in, because like now is the time. If you have self-care, if you have burlesque, if you have AMA questions, whatever you would like, pop on there and send a request. Okay, we'll see you in the next video. So bye, bye. Oh no, I can't reach the camera.